I have no idea how we did from a abandoned boat to a private jet.
I'm Roberta.
And I'm Duca.
And together we are on the mission of bringing this sailboat that was neglected for over 22 years back to life.
So don't forget to subscribe and to join us every Monday for a new episode.
Time to go.
Where are we going today?
We are going to New York
How are we gonna get to New York?
by a private jet.
It's crazy! Just a short 3 days trip, but we're gonna enjoy it a lot.
They tried to convince us to take them.
We don't feel like we're leaving. What do you think would happen if we just show up with like 2 people? Like, no, that's just a crew. Oh, you were a pilot? Having the paperwork or something?
No, paperwork wouldn't matter.
No? Do you guys think we should take these guys with us? They deserve it. I mean, like, they let us stay on their boat for like a week.
That would be fun.
You have 15 minutes to decide.
I think that would be so fun.
That would be so cool.
Okay, we've been saying we should come for days, and you decide last 15 minutes. Okay, you guys can come.
we like to live on the edge.
Yeah.
We
You planned this.
We can.
You planned this because you bought your tickets here in 15 minutes.
Yes, now we have 15
We
minutes.
did this on purpose.
If you want, I make the call.
We'll
Okay.
do it. We're in.
I'm gonna make a call. We spent the last week on a friend's boat in Annapolis. It is possible. If you say no, I will totally understand. There is no problem at all. If they just fly with us to New York to shoot, help us film on the airplane, and they just fly back with another, they just buy a plane. Is that good? That's good. Thanks so much. I really appreciate it. See you tomorrow. Bye. We're all going to New York. No way. We're going to New York. No, I need to find the driver. Join life. Just in your life.
That's what you should do.
I just found out that Jade's name's not Jade.
What?
It's the...
I love
They need to find where to park the car right now because our driver is gonna drive all us four.
That's so cool.
Can you explain us what's your connection with the name Maryland?
My grandfather was working ships, and he came to Maryland one day, I don't know, like maybe 70 years ago, 60, 70 years ago, and he liked the name Maryland, so he named my mom his way of saying Maryland, that is Marilange. So Marilange is the name of my mother, and is named after Maryland. That's so funny. Do you guys need a ride?
Yes, please.
Oh, join us.
Thanks for the ride.
No problem. And then when I was 12, he went to Brazil for the first time, and he fell in love with Brazil. So he would go like 1, 2, 3 times a year to Brazil. And he died out of a heart attack, and all 18 Brazilians were on his last wheel.
Really?
So this guy paid 70% of the boat we live in
Really?
because of his last wheel, and his name was Odd, and that's the reason why the channel is called Odd Life.
Oh, wow. Interesting.
But have you flew from here?
Not this one.
No.
We came with 2 bags, we have 4, so we need you to carry.
Last 1 year of work is on that backpack, 1 hard drive, that's it.
Really?
Yes. If we lose that, we lose everything. Let's do it. Are you ready for your first jet flight?
Totally ready.
Time to go. It's crazy! I have no idea how we did from a abandoned boat to a private jet. I have no idea. It's arriving. Hello. How are you? That's just amazing. Or should I get this one? I'm not sure yet.
Maybe the one behind you.
Or maybe the couch. I think the couch. Oh, we're closed already.
I think Russ just having fun looking at all the buttons.
And that takes. Whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, this thing's pretty much.
Yeah, that's way too many buttons.
No, we just don't look up.
Yeah, they only use like 3 of them.
Oh, the rest just, it happened.
Yeah,
So,
take off land, that's it. Just hit the button. Yeah.
thanks so much, guys.
Yeah, no problem.
Really appreciate. Yep. My favorite one. I can do whatever I want now.
Yeah, we had no idea you could live on
We don't drink alcohol, but we cook with alcohol. We can take one of these and take home to cook and do a meal with.
Good, which one?
Nice.
Yeah.
Ready to go.
Hey,
We're gonna have lunch.
Why did we have breakfast? I feel so famous now. 3 cameras filming me. See both sides.
Yeah.
The same airplane.
Yeah.
It's weird. sent a message to Colin and to David, and we're just making everyone jealous because everyone knew we were gonna be on the private jet, but no one knew them were gonna be on the private jet.
We also
Yeah.
did not know.
Everyone left Annapolis too early.
It's true.
It's
So
your
we
fault.
stick to them, came with
we
us.
had a lot of seats
Yeah.
for them.
Yeah, we would have more space for everyone, but you know, you guys left too early.
Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. That's it, 14 seats.
So next time,
All the channels
all
are
the channels
invited.
together. Yeah. On this plane. Just so you guys understand, this is not normal to us. That was like a random trip. We enjoyed so much. So thanks so much for the invitation. That was amazing. I guess we're arriving in New York, right there. Weather doesn't have seasickness usually, but air sickness sometimes. Mayday, babe. I kind of lost my shoes on the airplane. I literally lost my shoes.
We made it.
I have shoes now.
Feeling a little bit better.
That's right.
Car number 2.
We made it. Yeah. Now let's go to New York.
Right in the hotel.
How about your coat?
Welcome home. Wow. Huh. Look, your jackets are here.
You look like a little doll.
Wait, there's the TV remote, but where's the TV?
There's a TV controller, but Bert's clapping.
Where's the TV? I think it's on the mirror.
Oh, it is the mirror.
It is the
Yeah, turn it
mirror.
on.
Looks like a huge iPad.
Not sponsored, but it's always a good start to be.
I don't like this store. You go in, you come out without money.
What's in?
This is gonna replace that one.
Coming next.
New lens, new battery, GoPro pod, mouth stand.
Housing for GoPro. A microphone. New hard drive. New tripod. I don't know what's this. SD card. Camera controller. Oh wow.
We're gonna do a magic here. We have too many boxes and we cannot take all these boxes home, so we're gonna open up everything really quick. Yeah, it's amazing the amount of box for the so little equipment, but it's important one.
Don't need too many of that.
So now they need to drive 4 hours back to Annapolis.
Where are you going?
Oh, thanks so much for everything. Yes. Bye. You guys gave us have a safe drive home. Thank you.
See you tomorrow.
It's day outside already. Today's the last day. What are we gonna do?
I have never imagined that we were gonna go to the New York Stock Exchange.
When I was younger, I went to business school, and someone who went to business school is probably really curious to see the New York Stock
I'm
Exchange.
curious as well.
Now we're ready. So it's like all the crew, everyone is on the boat at the front.
This building was the first Bank of America. And these three on the back.
This is where everything started. Yeah, that's where everything started. That's this.
The tradition of the New York Stock Exchange is that jackets are required for all people on the floor.
Okay.
And when you go downstairs, you'll see that every different trading firm has a different color jacket, and they usually have open mesh behind because it gets very with 3,000 or 6,000 people down on the floor.
3,000?
Not anymore.
What? That's just crazy.
That was the way it used to be. And so every firm will have their own jackets, but the New York Stock Exchange has its own branded jackets. So these are for Duca and Roberto.
Thanks so much.
Thank you.
Looks good.
Very well.
Bell
Good.
first.
Now I'm gonna get serious now. Now I'm ready.
Ready to go.
What a Brazilian colleague.
Posso falar em português?
Pode fazer.
Tudo bom? Tudo bom? Bem-vindo à Bolsa.
Sempre tem um
Tudo bom?
brasileiro.
Sempre tem um brasileiro aqui, né?
Welcome to the New York Stock Exchange.
Thank you. The video seems that it's a crazy place with a lot of
I know.
people talking at the same time.
They work on the inside of the booths.
You can go up.
It was
We
great.
had a great breakfast.
Okay.
It was amazing. Really, really good.
The CEO is actually in London and it's gonna be a virtual ringing. About 3 minutes to go.
If you go back pre-COVID, when we were fully open, 2,500 events a year you would hold in this building. 2,500.
That's a lot.
Catering, it's a party.
Yeah, there's like 325 bells.
Just based on the breakfast, must be good.
Yes.
Just based on the breakfast.
So the rest of their team is virtually coming in now.
Can you see a lot of screens behind? One minute before the rings bell, they start clapping.
Let's watch them sign the wall.
So everyone that have ring at the bell signs it. You have a pen? I'm gonna sign it really quick. Some big names probably wrong.
This is behind the screen. It's a really nice room. The details are so great. There's so many things. If you spend like a week here, I think we can see something different.
So there's no time on it. That they used to trade every 6 minutes. So this you control. Every 6 minutes they would trade a different, bank or different whatever. Beautiful place. Can we come to record voiceovers every now and then?
Yes, anytime you're in New York.
Oh, we
consider
have
this
trouble.
your-
It's always hard to record voiceovers. We didn't mention, but today we are in the library of the New York Stock Exchange and we're gonna record a podcast.
I'm gonna record a little bit.
3, 2, 1. A pair of young Brazilian engineers for whom there seems to be nothing they can't fix, improve, or strengthen as they craft their left-for-dead 44-foot steel sailboat into an ocean-going home. As you watch Duca and Roberta work their magic, you're mesmerized into the idea that anything is possible if you put your mind and your muscle into old-fashioned problem solving. So hoist the sails and enjoy the journey with me. Our conversation with Duca and Roberta in their first ever English language podcast is coming up right after this. What has been the toughest part of your journey so far?
To be honest,
Videos once a week.
yeah, I was gonna say the same thing.
Did you ever think about giving up at any point?
Nope.
This place is so much more calmer than I imagine. I imagine like a crazy place, a lot of people talking and it's calm.
So after a tour of the New York Stock Exchange and after recording a podcast on the library of the New York Stock Exchange, we got invited to a meeting with a company that was creating a TV commercial for the company that owns the New York Stock Exchange.
Not to tell a B2B story, but to tell a story about humanity and connection. It's about, all the businesses you connect, but being able to connect and live in a way that is different, right? It's not like expected every day. So that's why you're in this story, but you're going to see some others in here too. So here you go. You ready?
When they showed us the storyboard, we were actually there. So how could we say no to that?
For many years, I had a dream of having a good guitar, and I think we deserve one. It's time.
Not sponsored. What's happening here?
I got a gift that you're gonna get also. That's really special. It's a little medallion that everyone that participates on the ceremony gets.
Oh, this is so cool. And there is the tree there.
It's starting small. 24 brokers setting our standards for how stocks can be exchanged. Welcome to the New York Stock Exchange.
We talked to the corner here from Brazil, and they were helping us with marketing, and they have a large YouTube following. And so I was walking around in front and talking a little bit about the history of this building and the exchange, and it dawned on me that I'm not sure most Americans and even most New Yorkers know why this building is here and how it came to be.
Oh, it's all good. That's it. Opening and closing today. We are locals already, but I think it's time to go back to Odd. Yeah. We miss Odd. Let's go back to Odd.
After almost a month traveling, it was time to go back home.
Yeah, it's amazing how unexpected these trips are.
It's amazing how many experiences you can have if you are open to say a simple yes.
And that's what we did on this trip. We just said yes, and so many new things happen. But now, it's time to go back home, as Roberta said already. Let's go home.
Let's go. Arriving home!
We are back, finally! Yeah, it's been a long way from the US all the way to here. It was like 4 flights.
Yeah.
But somehow we made it. Now we just need to, by the way, we borrow Roberta's mom car so we can drive. We seems like the bags multiply themselves in a month. Yeah, so we need to get to the boat, find the keys for the boat that is with our friends from Chicama. By the way, thanks so much guys for taking care of Odd, and also thanks so much Marina Itajaí for taking good care of our boat while we were away. Where is Odd? I'm really curious to see the boat after a month, you know? Let's see if my fingertip still works.
Yes!
Yes, I guess they know me still.
I'm so excited.
Here's Odd.
Hi, baby.
Welcome aboard! It's really good to travel, but it's even better if you can take your house with you. And this time we didn't go by boat, so that means we were away from home for a long time. We hope in the future we can get that far, but by boat.
The
that would be
same
much
places,
better.
but
Yeah.
the boat. Arriving home. See you soon.
When fate has its way and things fall into place,